Hi everybody, Sadie here. Just wanted to tell you real quick about our website. You can find us online at wydpod.com. You can find all the episodes there in case you haven't found them, in which case, how are you even listening to this? And we're also planning to post some bonus episodes and things of that nature, so stay tuned. You can also find us on Twitter at WIDpod, or you can find us on Facebook at WIDcast, because pod was already taken. Great!
Oh, you guys looking for a moo cleric?
What about, when you rub your feet on the carpet and then you touch somebody? Is that Thor too?
A little bit. I'm full of fish cakes and I'm ready to kick some ass.
Come with us.
Get out.
Getting out.
Go.
Getting out now.
Okay, you
Going to the cribs. I don't know.
Is there any creme brulee left?
There's one here.
All right, so after the wild and woolly adventures of The Future Was Then, you guys have a sweet time off. You know that Burke has gone to Stendahl to trade recipes with Taryn and maybe hang out with Finch a little bit. But that leaves the world's your oyster.
Is it?
As long as you don't run afoul of at least 17 different places, yeah.
Cool. Great. Okay.
Yeah. The world's wide open, minus those 17 places that will be instant death.
Cool.
I roll bones on all 17 places. On every, known place in Galea.
Whoa. It's all just woes.
You lied, Ellie. It's not just 17.
When you roll the dice, Keanu Reeves shows up.
Whoa.
So you guys are starting in Mulhound?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys stay the night, or you guys are just arriving?
I don't know.
As you guys are standing in the Great Hall, Zhao was there, and she goes, "Well, that was an interesting end to that. It seems like we actually have, thank goodness, we have a moment's peace. So yeah, you guys are of course welcome to stay in Mulhound as you have before. I got some information from the prisoner, and I'm going to be out pursuing that in the meantime."
All right. Well, I still have that flute I bought from Finch. I kind of want to go check out Treble.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've never been there before. Actually, there's not many books about it, so it'd be cool if,
Maybe you could write the book.
Ooh.
I want to make some clothes out of thunder.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Let's go to Treble.
So did
Did
Taryn give you any instruction on how to use that flute, or?
He said use the tuning fork and play, I think he said play any instrument to the same tune as the tuning fork. So I guess the flute comes with it so that I don't have to find an instrument.
Okay, so
Does whistling work? What note is that?
I think that's the brown note.
I didn't study music. I don't know the colors of the music.
But yeah, you can remember that Taryn told you, you have the tuner, and this the flute that you have with you will make it much easier than just getting a regular instrument.
I see. So they kind of go together as a set. Got it. Okay. Well, it's only a matter of time until I lose one or the other of these.
So yeah,
Great.
If you want to give me the tuner, I can hit that, so that frees up your hands for the flute if you want.
Good call. Good call.
So I take the tuner from Okaat, find a suitable surface to...
Okay, yeah.
And Okaat plays a dong. It takes me a few tries.
You can see that a small little ripple is opening up in front of her. It seems as if it's almost like as she is continuing to hold the note, coming out from the end of the flute, you start to see some magic, a gold magic start to come out. I'm sorry, a teal magic start to come out.
Phew!
And you can see that a small, about dwarf size rift has opened up.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. I think I'm going to have to try again. Can you hit it one more time?
Yeah.
That dwarf size rift opens up into big enough for...
Human-sized?
It is human size now.
Hooray!
So everybody can go in.
Let's go!
All right. As you...
Thank you, Jorrix.
You're welcome. You can have your tuner back.
Thank you.
As you stop the note, you can see that the magic is holding, although it won't hold for indefinitely. It seems like you have maybe 30 seconds to get through.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
You first.
Why me first?
I'll go first. I'm the bravest.
Thanks, Gus.
All right, walk through.
Okay, Gus, you walk through, and it is just so dark. It is the darkest of darks.
I scurry behind.
Jorrix, a familiar sight for you, nothing.
Jorrix casts light on his forehead.
As he casts light, no light.
What is this place? Okaat, are you in here yet?
I can't tell. I must be.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
Okaat steps into the darkness and is in such darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You hear that playing. But yeah, it is just completely dark. Even Gus and Okaat with your dark vision, nope.
Nothing.
I've got this big shining light on my forehead. It's not doing anything.
I don't know what's happening.
So yeah, Gus puts a blindfold on.
Okay, Gus, as you put the blindfold on, all of a sudden the world is revealed to you, and it is a base color of black, but you see outlines, and all the flora and fauna here are in teal colors, neon colors, I should say, rather. Directly ahead of you, you can see a pathway that is slightly moving. It looks like there are hundreds of little discrete bodies creating this pathway. But Gus, you can see.
All right, right this way.
Right what way?
Which way?
The path.
What path?
What are you talking about, Gus?
Can you see?
Yeah,
Is this Thor magic?
maybe.
Okay, so since you can see and can you guide us? I put a hand on Gus's shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, I guess if you need me to guide you.
Well, I can't see, so
Yeah, I can't. How are you able to see?
Well, you just put a blindfold on and it's no problem.
How did you know that?
Well, I've been here before.
Oh yeah, the hag and the crown of thorns and the fish. I think.
Yeah.
We didn't do any of that, but
No. Okay, Jorrix is taking out a blindfold, or he doesn't have a blindfold, but
He uses some sort of clock that
ripping
he
one of
has.
his spare sets of robes.
Okay.
I need to pick up another one, or Burke will mock me for having one set of clothes.
here I have a hanky. You can use that.
Aw, thanks.
It's clean, I promise.
I sniff it before I put it on. Make sure that's not snot covered.
I use another hanky for myself.
All right. As you guys put on the hankies, you both see the same thing that I just described for Gus. It is all black except for neon colors, and the pathway directly ahead of you does seem to have about hundreds of discrete little bodies moving, making up the lines.
So they're live bodies.
Mm-hmm.
I take a closer look. What do they look like?
Okay, Okaat, as you get closer to it and you bend down to look at the pathway, it seems like these are just a bunch of glow bugs.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And
They're glow bugs.
Why are they in a path? It's so awesome.
I know, this place is great.
Nothing's gonna hurt us here at all, right? Joyce looks behind his shoulder.
Not during the daytime.
Is there a sun or something to signify day or night?
yeah, there is actually. I guess you would be able to discern this. When these things are lit up, they kind of mimic what passes for day and night here. So when these bugs are at their brightest, that's the day. They're the day and night cycle.
Oh,
So what you're seeing right now is what would be the equivalent of noon.
Okay.
cool.
Do days have normal lengths here, Gus, or are they shorter or longer?
Yeah. Are definitely one of those.
Well, I'll just make a note.
Days may be the same or may be different.
All right.
I drank a lot of FT that day. I don't remember that clearly.
What is FT again? I know we had it at Finch's place, but I can't remember what it was.
It's tea, but it's a little more than just that.
It was really good, I'll say that much.
Okay, so you have the path before you. It looks like you are in a clearing, and somebody give me a perception check.
Somebody or all of us?
Sure, well, let's go all of you.
That's 16.
Natural 20.
Damn.
Jesus.
Jorrix sees everything.
Hey. Okay.
Gus sees nothing.
All right, so Jorrix and Okaat, what you see is, although this is all black, the trees here have the same thing. It's like outlines of trees, but you know that if you were to go up to it and touch it, you would feel, the bark, even though it isn't like illuminated itself. What catches your attention to your left is there seems to be a massive tree, and it seems to have a face.
Get a load of that.
Weird tree. It's a pattern.
Gus, have you seen this tree before? Or is this...
No.
We're in a different part of Treble.
I know there's big powerful Ents in Galea. I wonder if there's also big powerful Ents in Sueño. Think we
Are
should
we
talk?
in Sueño?
No, we're in
I wonder if there's also big powerful Ents in Treble,
Which is where we are.
which is where we are.
And have always been this entire time.
Should we
Yeah.
go talk to it?
Yeah,
Think
why
it'll be
not?
nice?
I hope so. I won't stab it. We'll see if that helps.
Maybe I should talk to it the most.
Good
probably
thinking.
Thanks.
So, Gus, are you the one that approaches this giant-faced tree?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sticking close by him, though.
Yeah, and I fell behind too.
Okay. As you guys approach this giant-faced tree, you can see its eyes start to open, and they are of a electric purple color.
I
And
wave.
and it looks at you, and it seems to have a rather quizzical look on its face as it examines the three of you.
Hello there, tree. Let me know if I'm being too loud. I know sound is weird here, but hi, I come to be friendly.
And as you do that, as you say this whole thing, what the three of you note is that sprouting suddenly from the tree's face and, the part above it, there are branches and whatnot, suddenly a full chorus of leaves start to bloom, and they start to play a lovely chiming sound.
Ooh.
You get the sense that this is a fairly friendly song.
I
What
want
a
to dance to
lovely
his
chiming
chimes.
sound.
You want to dance to the chime?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man! Put some performance in that with advantage, my dude.
Oh, with advantage. That is 22.
Okay, what type of dance are you doing?
Whatever seems... I don't know the tune, but he's...
So you're definitely doing it to the beat?
Yeah.
Okay, you are dancing. You were cutting a rug, literally. Not literally, but figuratively.
He's dancing, Elliot. He just said that.
Well, if there were those firefly plugs underneath us, he might be moving out of the way with his dance.
Well, there you go.
With my hand, I want to be chiseling a statue of the tree to the beat.
Okay, you do this, and the tree, as you were dancing, it starts to very slowly, because it's a giant tree, it starts to move its head to the same beat and is kind of keeping pace with you. Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
He's a great diplomat.
Yeah. I'd start dancing too, I guess.
Hell yeah. Performance.
When in Rome. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Jesus Christ. Okay, we
I am
have...
dancing so good.
God, you guys should just become a dance troupe.
I'm in the wrong line of business.
I mean, it's all the dodging that you've done.
I don't want to kill people anymore. I just want to dance.
You know, there's some cultures that fight by dancing.
Oh, shit. That is where I need to be.
Yeah, get that battle dance on.
I believe it's called the Michael Jackson Beat It.
The Beat It tribe.
Yeah. Oh, God. The sister tribe to the Edo tribe. All right, so we have two people dancing, and the tree seems to be really enjoying what you guys are doing. What do you do, Jorrix?
So, Jorrix knows his strengths. He's not a dancer.
Fair.
But despite this, the song still moves him. So he's tapping his foot, he's swaying a little bit, but he's not by no means dancing.
Okay, got it. Okay, so yeah, and as you guys dance for a little bit, the tree, still bobbing its head, says in a very low voice, "New people have come." For what?
Okaat, what did you need?
I was hoping to get some linen.
Dravine, it says.
Is that the one who sings?
Yes.
Awesome.
Where can we find the one who sings?
And you see it close its eyes, and you hear a skittering coming from where you know the path to be, and all of a sudden in a neon cloud, these glow bugs filter in all around you, and they are pointing you. If you can guess that the cardinal direction that you were facing before was north, it seems that it is now pointing you unfailingly east.
Thank you, tree. I have this statue of you. Do you want it for yourself, or should I share your image with my world?
He goes, "Give it to the Ent in Red."
Do you have a name for Mr. Red Ent?
Red Ent.
Red Ent. Red Ent. Red Ent. Red Ent. Red Ent. Red Ent. That's the name.
Red End.
Yeah.
That's a long name.
He goes,
They're trees.
the Red Ant's name is Trothin.
Trothin.
Yes.
And do you have a name, O Great Ent?
My name is Norathan.
I don't mean to be offensive. Do all Ents end their names with in, or is this just a coinky-dink?
Racist.
They do.
That's so cool.
Thanks.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Norathan. Keep playing those tunes. They're great.
And keep dancing. You're marvelous at it.
I'm trying to think if I have any sort of gift I could give it. Yeah. Nope. Not really.
The gift may be not stabbing it.
He doesn't even know the gift he received.
As we walk away, I'm just like, "You're welcome."
For what? What did you give him?
The gift of not stabbing.
You know, Okaat, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
So, as you guys embark on this unfailingly Easter...
Bark.
No.
Yeah.
I see what you did there. I see what I did there. As you guys embark on the most eastern path, you begin to notice that the ground ahead of you is a little bit rockier than where you just were. It seems like that was very, where you started was very, soft soil. This is getting a little bit harder. And give me a perception check, the whole group.
13.
12.
5.
Sweet. Sweet.
Gus is really concentrating on his statues.
Can I say, since I was bad perception, I find a rock on the ground to later be used for carving?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, you get a very special treble bass rock. Sounds good.
Cool.
Okay. Okaat and Jorrix, as Gus is picking up that rock, you can see what looks like a small, or rather like a cliff face, and what you see in the cliff face are like little holes, like even smaller than Gustus-sized holes, and there is a music wafting from that area.
I called it a treble pebble.
Nice.
Does Gus say that to them? I call it a
I call this a treble pebble.
You just have a way for naming.
What are you looking at?
Those holes over there.
Is that where the path leads, Elliot?
It's on the side of the path.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, rocks have holes in them all the time.
No, but like these, they look like burrows or something, and there's music wafting out of them.
Oh, maybe birds.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it might be like a nest for
Yeah.
something.
Like, yeah, I mean, maybe it's like a fox, or
Something that can play music.
yeah. Interesting. Let's move on.
Okay, as you guys move on,
We're gonna skip that plot point.
as you guys move past that, you start to notice that in this rocky area, there are more crags, and you start to see a preponderance of webs.
Oh, music spiders.
Oh, I don't like these guys.
You've encountered them before?
Yeah.
Are they bad?
Well, they try to kill you, so if
Oh,
Ooh,
I think they're bad.
fair.
I would probably make that same assessment.
Yeah, I agree
Oh,
with
yeah. That's a good way to avoid these things.
that. Shushing or being quiet?
I think being quiet, but maybe it was a shush. Well, they came either way, so whatever we did didn't work.
Okay.
But I think you should be quiet.
Okay, we'll be very quiet.
And as you guys are being very quiet, you see on one of the rocks furthest away from you, about 45 feet, you see a very small figure with a unusually large head, who has a thing over its eyes, is kind of stuck in one of these webs.
We gotta help him.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's very quietly go help.
Okay, you guys want to do this with you want to do it with you want to do some more
Huh?
with care.
Oh. Yes.
English, Elliot.
Not in your
We
way.
can't all speak Swenyan.
You can.
Rolling.
Yes.
Stealth?
23 stealth.
Okay, this will be a group check.
Well, I hope I wrecked the curve for the rest of them.
Hopefully, because mine was a 10.
Disadvantage. I got a 10 as well.
Okay, 23, 10, 10,
For a grand total of 43.
43. Okay,
Pretty good.
Yeah. Over 3 people?
Yeah.
you guys are. Okaat is going as stealthily as all of her training has taught her, just the stealthiest. Jorrix and Gus, you guys are not as adept as she is, so you, despite your best efforts, like you are kicking up a little bit of the gravel. And as you do this, the little person who is 40 feet now, maybe about 10 feet, cocks its head your way, and starts to try to move frantically. However, appearing from behind it on the rock face, climbing over top, you see a giant spider who has now spotted the 3 of you.
I throw a dagger at it
We do what we must.
because we can.
Okaat, as you throw your arrow as you throw your dagger super hard at this guy, it misses left, but it hits the rock and you hear a ting. And you know that sound generally should work, the ting should end. However, there is still that ting going on throughout your area.
So it's just like hanging in the air.
Yeah. What would you like to do, Okaat?
Well, I don't like throwing, so I'm gonna run over and stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
So, with the note still ringing in the air, Okaat decides, like, stealth probably not so much anymore. So I draw my Evangeline's rapier, and I run up to it and stab it, but good.
Okay, yeah, you bury that deep in the paint, and as you do, it rails back.
And I pull my rapier out and roll to the side to do dodge.
Okay, it lets out a... You see its mandibles moving furiously, and it should be making it, and it seems like it should make a sound, but it is not. The only sound here is your footsteps and the ting. Okay, Gustus Goldhammer.
I run right up to the guy trapped in the web,
Got it.
and there's that attacking distance to the spider.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna attack this this big guy.
Okay. Gus, you run up after her, and you try to swing at it, but because it's reeling back, it seems to be harder to hit right now, and you miss twice. But the little guy there is, like, you are right next to the little dude. Spider guy.
Spider guy.
Spider guy. All right. What does he want to do? Attack you guys. Of course he does. Gus, this guy, coming from his mouth, you start to see what looks like a purplish sort of thing coming out of its mouth, and you can tell that it's sort of sticky. And it spits at you, and it misses. However, it hits this little guy again. He's like, "Mop!" And after it misses, it is going to, seeing that it misses, it is going to try to attack you. Okay, Jorrix, you are about 20 feet away. Your two companions are right up on this thing. You see the little guy, like, I'm going to say that the purple spit web is covering his mouth. And so what you can tell from your distance is that he doesn't have tons of oxygen.
Okay. Did he just get hit by that purple? Did I see the purple spit? Did I see that?
Yeah, you saw it.
Okay. So I'm going to start with the tried and true, a sacred flame. So, seeing this little man in distress, Jorrix shoots out the sacred flame, dealing 7 damage.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
And then with a bonus action, Jorrix extends the other hand and heals the poor little guy who just got spit on with acid. Ooh. And heals him for 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Jesus. Okay, little dude's getting up. Little dude's... You can tell that even though his mouth is covered, he seems to... These two can see that his wounds are kind of recovering. Okay, Okaat, top of the order.
Okay. Well, so I saw little dude get spit on as well.
I'll say that you did, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Torn between stabbing, which is the thing I do best.
And also, because Gus is right there, you would have sneak attack.
Oh, well, stabbing it is.
I'm torn between stabbing and who am I kidding?
Silly thoughts.
I was going to save the guy, but fuck it. All right, so once again with the rapier. 13 to hit.
All right, 13 does not hit his hide. Well, actually, you hit his hide, but it seems like his chitin... is that what they have? Exoskeleton? I don't know. Yeah. It bounces, it glances off of him. But as you hit him with that blade, another ting happens.
Did any ting happen when the flame hit him? Or no?
No.
Okay.
That would be Gustus Goldhammer.
Is it an action or a bonus action to get the web off this guy's face?
That will be a bonus action.
Okay, well, that's what I'll do with that then. An action... I'm gonna try casting Sleep.
All right. Gus, you see this thing get heavy-lidded. However, it kind of shakes its head, and it remains in the game.
Okay.
But now with the weird thing about the two tings that Okaat's missus made is they're sort of making a harmony. It's not going to say that part. Spider guy.
When Gus takes off the webbing from the man, what does the man do?
He takes a big, deep breath. And Gus, you can see him mouth something to you, and it seems like he's trying to communicate to you, but you can't hear it.
Okay.
Okay. Gus, this guy, the spider, once again rears up, and you see that purple web spit kind of forming, and it spits at you again, and it misses you.
I want to... This time I'm making sure if anything misses me, it doesn't hit the guy.
Okay.
Even if it means taking the hit.
Okay, so it misses again. It misses wide. You put your shield up to protect him because he missed for the same exact amount. But your shield catches it, and it seems like your shield's a little bit. You can't move it as freely as perhaps you normally would. And then it's gonna try to hit you. No, it's gonna try to hit Okaat. No, did Okaat? No, you're stealing his food.
Yeah.
And he tries to swipe down at you with his giant foreclaws. I don't know. And he misses both times. But as he hits the rock, you don't hear any tings. It's just silent. It's unnerving, I would imagine. Jorrix.
Guys, I'm unnerved. And because I'm so unnerved, I'm going to try another Sacred Flame. So this time, the spider dodges.
Sweet.
As Jorrix launches the flame.
The sweetest of dodges. He matrixes it.
And it's really impressive because he's doing it with like the forearms.
And he's wearing a trench coat. It's weird.
Wait, did you put that trench coat on just for the dodge?
And it just kind of nods.
God damn, he's cool.
Okaat.
Where's Sylvester when you need him? God damn it. When Gus casts sleep on this thing, I'm like, oh, yeah. And I get out my lariat.
Okay. As that lariat goes over him, he just collapses.
Spider on a leash. Got a spider on a leash.
You have a spider on the leash. Strangely,
He's asleep.
as he collapses down, you would assume that there would be noise to that because he's a great big thing. No noise, but the two tings still hang in the air. And this little guy is just like trying to get out, and he is like, you can, Gus, you're right in front of him. He is just chatterboxing away, but nothing.
I take some of the webbing on my shield and put it on my ears.
Okay, Gus,
I say, oh yeah, when I do it.
Gus, as you do that, you can hear the little guy go like, watch out, there's a spider. Oh, wow. Yeah, you got the, wow. Thanks for the, oh man, spiders. Is there any, like, do you guys hear me?
I hear you, do you hear me? I say like very open mouth, like I'm talking at him, but not sure if he'd hear me.
And he goes, okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, just calm down, fella. I'll help you out of this mess.
Hard to, and like what Jorrix and Okaat see is that the moment that Gus put the web over his ears, like all of a sudden he's quiet as hell. You can't hear him as he communicates to this.
Guys, you've got to put the web on your ears.
Why is he looking at us and just mouthing?
Yeah,
Enunciate.
Wait, I can't hear him though, right?
Yeah.
Why are you just mouthing?
I don't understand him. What is he on about? Should I try thaumaturgy? Is that what he wants?
I don't know. That might help.
I cast thaumaturgy on him.
Okay, and the little guy like,
Stop just looking. Put stuff in your ears and then you can hear.
and then
Can they hear me?
And he's like, he can't hear anything right now because it's so loud and it's right in his ear. He's like, Giaga! And he's like trying to get his hands out. He's like, can I get my hands out?
Start helping him.
Okay. And he gets up and he kind of like rubs his ears, and he looks at Jorrix and Okaat, and he starts to talk to you guys. And
I wave.
And then he waves, and then he like points to like where the caves are, and he goes, and he tries to motion, and then he says to you, Gus, he goes, we should hang out in my cave. Although it's daylight, it seems like the spiders are out early.
Okay, we gotta go to the cave.
I got an idea.
What?
And I take out the notebook I've been writing all these great treble notes in, and write, what are you saying? And then hold it up to the two who I can't. Oh, I guess it's just. Is it just Gus at this point?
No, it's both of them. We can't hear either.
I hold it up to the pair that I can't hear.
Wait, was I talking to Dwarf this whole time?
And then I hold out the notebook for them.
Okay. And so Jorrix approaches, and he puts the notebook in front of the two of you.
And then I think better of it and move it over towards the little man.
And he kind of, he looks at it, and he goes, he just makes like oh, of course. And then
he rolls his eyes.
Yeah, he gets
audibly.
That's besides the tings, you hear his eyes rolling.
And this echoes.
He grabs some web, and he looks at you, Gus, and he goes, they're really tall. How do I get in their ear?
I'll just do it for you.
And he gives it to you.
You're so much taller.
Yeah. But Gus is legitimately taller than this little guy.
Well, first of all, I'll cover Jorrix's ears with web, and I'd say,
why didn't you put the web on your ear like I said?
What? You said that?
Yeah, very loud.
I couldn't hear you. Probably because the webbing... What is the webbing doing? Put some on Okaat so she can hear us too.
Well, you're taller.
That's fair. That's fair. I take some webbing and...
Okaat leans back. What are you doing?
Grab the notebook, just write "trust me" on it, and then show it to Okaat. And then very gingerly
as she's giving you an extremely skeptical glare.
In one hand I'm still holding the "trust me" notebook. In the other hand I'm trying to inch the webbing
to her. Yeah. Just give it to her. Let her do it herself.
That's an excellent point, Gus.
As Gus motions to his ear.
Okay.
Stick my hand out with the webbing.
I take it. I'm like, oh, God. And I stick it on my ears.
Yeah, and the tinging goes away, but it suddenly, you can kind of hear this world a little bit more.
Hey.
And
yeah, Gus, how did you know how to do that?
Oh, I learned a long time ago. I just forgot. I don't keep notes like you or Burke.
I must say it's super convenient that you've been here before.
Yeah.
Well, in a way.
And he just has dark eyes reminiscing about the past that brought him there.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up bad memories.
And the little guy goes, get in the cave, get in the cave.
Yep, sorry.
Oh, what? What?
Cave.
Cave? Okay, cave.
And he leads the way, and he just, yoink, slips right in to his cave, because it's built for him, but he is much smaller than you guys. The weird thing is his head's so big, it's about the size of your guys' waists. So you can probably get through it. It's just uncomfortable.
After you? Okaat says to Jorrix.
Gus, you want to go first?
Okay, I am the bravest.
I'm covering our exit in case the spiders come back.
Okay, Gus,
This is what I'm telling
Go
myself.
you jump in, and I don't know if you remember this, but it's from the hole, it's a slide down. So it's a fun time. Woo!
Wee!
And then Jorrix is okay, why? He just weed. It's a slide, isn't it?
He weed himself, yeah.
It's a water slide.
Yeah, but Jorrix wouldn't know what the slide is. Okay, he's excited for some reason.
Sound like fun.
Yeah, so I sort of crawl, because I'm shorter or taller than Gus, so I have to get on my hands and knees, start to go down a little bit. Then I imagine just slide down the rest of the slide. Ah!
Yeah. Oh God, it's kind of crazy how quickly because you just see his head and his shoulders get through, and then he just whoop,
Oh, alrighty then.
Is the bottom soft or do I thud?
Yeah, I should have said this. When you land, Gus and Jorrix, yeah, you have a very nice soft rug that you land on. And the little guy is there, like, looking at you like, a third?
Lands on Jorrix's back.
Yeah.
And this house, this domicile, is incredibly small. He stands at his full height, but, like, it seems like for you guys, you know Yoda's little Dagobah place? It's like that size. Like, Gus is fine. He can preambulate pretty well.
You know Farstand?
He goes, what? Oh.
No, what? Nothing.
What?
What?
Huh?
Yoda?
Yeah.
Star Wars, great film.
Yeah. So,
Do you get
Exists in
films
this
here?
world for some reason.
I don't know
musical.
if they reach treble.
Music films.
Oh, so you know the score then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copyright infringement. So yeah, he just like looks at you guys and he goes, welcome. Thank you for saving me. Would you like some tea?
Yes, FT would be great.
Of course. And he hops to his little place. He hops to his little kitchen area, which, like, Okaat, if you were to put both hands out, you could touch the entrance/exit to his kitchen.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Okaat's like just trying to cram herself into a corner and take up as little space as possible. Like,
Just so you guys know, if you try to do a stealth in here, you guys will be at a severe disadvantage.
Yeah, I imagine our only like form of movement is just like being curled up in a ball and rolling.
Yeah. Except for Gus. Gus is fine. And so he returns and like he gives you like what he thinks are great big cups, but for you guys it's very small.
it's like just a little teacup.
Yeah, it's like a teacup. He's like, there's a whole flagon of ale for all of you, for FT for all of you.
Oh, it's so small, so
thank you.
fancy. Jorrix like grabs his tea glass with his pinky up.
And you guys have the FT again. And yeah, the reason that it's called FT is because it Fs you up. And he goes...
I don't think that was made clear to me before.
But he looks at Gus and he goes, Did I meet you in like the same exact... Did I meet you here before?
Maybe.
Are you gonna say?
Yeah, I've only met one of you guys. So probably, yeah. Did I save you that time too? I forget. I repressed a lot of memories around that time.
That's my everyday man, he says. No, I think you saved my cousin. He talked about you. He said a giant with a huge shield saved him, and they're two tree-like friends.
Yep. That was me.
Tree-like friends?
Yeah, you guys are tree-like. And he like looks up.
I've been described as willowy.
And how, he says. And he goes, what brings you back to Treble Bass?
She wants fabric. I want a thunder cape.
Thunder Cape?
So you also want fabric.
Well, yeah.
saying.
So the rumor is you can make clothes out of sound, and I want to make clothes out of my favorite sound, thunder.
Okay, yeah, for that you have to go to Dravine.
Yep, that's where we were heading, and we stumbled upon you in need, and we couldn't just leave you there to be spider food.
You do know that Dravine is the mother of the spiders, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she'll probably be happy we didn't kill her baby then.
It did kind of stab it, though.
But did you kill it?
No, we just put it to sleep.
Yeah, so it's fine.
Ah, fuck, my lariat. No, I brought it with me.
So he goes, yeah, you'll have to go. And he makes a soft whistle, and you see a bunch of these glow bugs come onto his wall, and they start to glow, and you can tell he's like, okay, so if you guys want to leave here and it's about, he goes, it's dusk right now. I would really suggest that you guys get there before night. if you guys leave right now, you guys can get there. Do you have anything to offer as a tribute to her? She likes shiny things.
Got a trident that shines with lightning magic.
I got a bee pipe.
That doesn't. I don't even know what that is.
I pull it out and I'm like, see, there's a little bee in here and you can blow it and it'll shoot a bee at
How
somebody. It
shiny are
doesn't sting
treble
them.
pebbles?
Do you ask him?
Well, I've seen it because I have it.
It's black, but it has deep in it with like sort of a neon color. But it is overall black.
So it's kind of like a fire opal.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's sort of like the equivalent, if you were to give that to Javine, of like just giving her a rock from the world.
Carve it first.
And so he goes, so the bee pie. So then there's a bee.
Yeah, so you like blow
Is it
the
a sharp or flat?
Good question. Probably sharp.
Yeah.
So it's a C then.
I hate all of you nerds. And she crawls out and just fights spiders for days. Yeah, I mean, she only has them eat us because, we're the only sort of food supply. And also we're her brother's tribe, so.
What? That's fucked up.
Yeah, the Apocalypse Trio aren't known for being fun.
Oh.
Javine's one of the three? Javine's one of the three of the Apocalypse Trio?
She's the one who sings.
Oh, yeah, I was in her prison before. That's right.
Oh, good. Wait, why didn't you say that earlier?
I'm having regrets.
Yeah. So, I'm going to get back to that in a second.
But we helped her. We decided to help her out.
Okay, so then in that case, this might be fine?
Eh?
Okay.
So Evangeline was the one who put us in the prison. It wasn't Dravine.
Oh, well, that makes a lot
But it was Dravine's prison we were
That's
put
fair.
in.
I'm terribly sorry. I've been really rude. My name is Jorrix. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Virion.
Ah, nice to meet you, Virion.
Varian, I'm Okaat. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
We've met, I guess.
I've heard tale of you.
Then you know his name.
It's Gus. His name's Gus.
Yes. Just.
So you say there's the one who sings. Who are the other two of the trio?
Oh, the one who listens is in charge of us, and the one who plays, he has a guitar. He has a guitar that he plays, and
Guitar?
yeah, and he can make things real bad if he gets upset and plays any sort of note, and he looks at the clock, and he goes, if you go, so she's east. If you go mostly east, but look west and he grabs one of these little guys, glow bugs. He grabs one of the glow bugs. He goes, if you look east within sight of her keep, you remember what it looks like, Augustus? It's you would remember. It's like fairly striking. It looks like a fucking skull.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
When you see the full face of her keep and you look west, you will see what he can do. He likes to show off. He puts on a air show. He always asks if we have tickets to the gun show.
And that is the true torture.
But yeah, would you like this for timekeeping? Well, you have a bunch of them. I could keep it. And he puts it back on his wall.
Okay, well, I guess we should get going then.
Yeah, but you said if we leave now, we'll just make it before nightfall?
Yeah, unless you find some hot note balloons.
Hot what?
Hot note balloons.
What are those?
Well, it's like a little basket, and if you play sharps into it, it will lift you above. It will lift you up.
Huh. Nice. Now, if you don't mind, not saying that I'm not confident in our party at all, but we just find a way of having misfortune fall upon us on the journey to the destination.
You have made some sort of god angry, he says.
And I thought
Probably multiple gods.
Except for Thor.
so. It's not too imposing. Would you mind if we crashed here for the night?
Sure.
I can't sleep here. I don't fit here.
Well, we better get a move on then.
And he goes, I can tell you where the hot note balloon is.
Oh, that would actually be excellent. Instead of us just finding it randomly.
Yeah. He goes, if you go to the cliffs, because if you keep following the path that you were on, there will be cliffs. If you look to your right, there will be 7 holes. You want to choose the one that has that is on the G note.
Okay.
Okaat's like,
And is this faster than just walking there?
It should be much.
Okay.
And plus, you won't have to deal with spiders.
Oh, yeah, those are 2 pros. I say we go for the note balloon.
okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I concur.
Okay, well, good luck. It's going to be hard for you to get out of here shimmying through, but thank you for the save.
How do you get out?
Oh, I'm made for this.
You just climb?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 22 on athletics to get out.
Oh my god.
Zoom.
There goes Gustus. Oh my god. That is a 6 for Okaat.
Okaat, you try to get up and then slide back down.
Okaat, you can do it. Give you guidance.
Throw a rope down.
So you give guidance and he throws
Guidance
a
and a
ring.
rope.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, that gets you to climb.
Yay.
Nice.
Almost as good as me.
And I guide myself as well if you use the rope. Oof.
Oof.
And that's a 10? Does a 10 get me out?
You get halfway up, and the little guy's like, huh, and he clambers up and he like keeps pushing you the rest of the way.
Hey, wow, this is so much easier. Thank you.
More of a thing knower than thing doer, and that's okay.
You just gotta know your role.
I like poke my head back down the hole and I'm like, thanks, friend, and thanks for the tea.
Sure thing. Okay, so you guys are back there, and the spider that you guys ran away from still Betty by.
Oh,
Oh,
he's kind of cute when he's sleeping. He's
Less-
got his little arm over his face.
Less murderous.
who did you hang out with that thinks spiders are cute?
Oh, just a guy I knew once upon a time.
Okay, so what do you guys like to do?
Well, let's go find that balloon.
Okay.